I'm particularly offended by Senator Ted Cruz, who was going after the NBA, it seemed, in his defense of Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is a good man. Daryl Morey is an exceptional executive. I don't want him to lose his job. I'm not hoping he loses his job or anything like that. You're not getting that from me. That's not what I'm saying here. And I'm not getting into Daryl Morey being wrong. Because no American citizen would sit up there and say somebody's wrong for stating stand up to such words. That's ridiculous. Of course. No one in this country does nor should have a problem with what Daryl Morey said. It's him saying it. And if you're Senator Ted Cruz, or anybody else for that matter, and I respect Senator Cruz, the matter is, you do that every day, so does everybody else. As the strongest nation in God's green earth, we do business with everybody. You don't agree with their stances. You don't agree with their position, their values. It doesn't stop you from conducting business, and it doesn't stop you from muzzling yourself when you need to be in the interest of what's best for this nation. We'll dial it back a little bit. Isolate it. Minimize it. You ain't talking about the nation, you talking about a team. You ain't talking about the nation, you talking about the NBA. You ain't talking about the nation, you talking about the Houston Rockets. If you are the Houston Rockets, owned by Tillman Fertitta, who just spent $2 billion purchasing the franchise 3 years ago, and you have a relationship with China that spends 20 years, facilitated even more so by the existence of Yao Ming on your roster. And now he's the president of the Chinese Basketball Association. With China, individual star athletes had made millions upon millions of dollars doing business with China. You didn't know that they didn't share your values at that time? You found common ground in some respect to conduct business. And as a result of that, you moved forward. You didn't bite your tongue along the way. You didn't refrain about speaking against some atrocities that may have existed. Who didn't do that? No politicians done that? Of course they did. And you're Daryl Morey. You don't know better? You don't know better? Really? Chef, say what you want to say. Say what you feel. Say what's right, what's right, what's right. There's something wrong everywhere, every day. Not get to speak on everything. Everyone doesn't get to speak on most things when there's other interests to consider. Daryl Morey represents the Houston Rockets. Nobody's saying his heart was in the wrong place. Nobody's saying he was wrong. Nobody's excoriating him as a human being or anything like that. What you're saying is as the executive of the Houston Rockets and a conduit for the NBA, you got to be mindful of that. This is what's so appalling. And these folks out here that'll encourage you to do it, they want you to go out there and do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, in the interest of what's right and blah, 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 blah. Oh, by the way, why you got your hand out for somebody's money. And anybody who enables them is an oppressor. But can I have some of your money?